Cool. Okay, so sitting on the ball, I'm just going to start and just roll, and you're going to breathe. So inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. So you're loosening out your pelvis, your lower back, trying to keep your shoulders still and isolating your body and letting your body just slow down for a minute, and then change direction. So it's just quite a nice release of your lower back, keeping your shoulders stable and easing off. And then bring in and center, pull your tummy in, your shoulders back, and you're going to reach up to here and gently go side to side. Just let your body fold to the side. Let your side start to open up and let your body move. And then start to increase that stretch a little bit more. So you can always push the opposite leg out with it, so you've got a slight of an increased stretch. And you inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale. That's it. So start to push it a little bit more. So what this is doing is getting our blood to our muscles. It's also starting to lengthen our muscles, so our muscles shorten as we sleep. And this is just helping to bring them back up again. That's it. Another 2. So stretch and bring your hands to your thighs, and one shoulder is going to dip in, take it out, and one shoulder dip in. So here we're mobilizing our spine and mobilizing our shoulders. Really nice movement. And then you can start to go into the movement a little bit more. One shoulder forward, one shoulder back. That's it. There's nice fluid movement in and out. In and out. 2 more. And then bring your hands up. Take them back. And then take them in. So take them out. So inhale and exhale as you come in. So we're opening and closing our back. Opening our chest. Pushing your thumbs back. And then come in. Come up. And then come in. So this time when you're out, hold it out. Just take a deep breath in and out. Open your body up. Say hello to the world. Have another breath. Try and extend those arms back. And then curve in. Rounding your back off. Inhaling and exhaling. And then release your hands down to the ball and bring your shoulders up and back. So your neck and shoulders might feel a bit crunchy. That's fine. I'm just mobilizing them, trying to increase the circles up, around, down, up to the side. You can increase those circles a little bit more with those shoulders, and then change direction. That's it. Squeezing up and down. And just finishing this mobilization back to our hips, squeezing around, engaging our core. And then the other way. So we're going to start focusing on crunchies on our stomach. So you might want to put your feet against, I'm going to go for fire today, a sofa or a fire. I think it's not the safest. Pop your hands across your chest. And you're going to come back and you're going to squeeze up and then come back nice and slow. So when I'm doing this, my legs are relaxed and my stomach is working to bring up. So you're coming back and then squeezing up, coming back and squeezing up. So as you want to make it harder, you go further back of the ball and then you squeeze up. So this shouldn't hurt your back at all. It should all be in your core. So those who are just starting out, maybe you don't go back so far, come back to here and then squeeze up. So you're trying to isolate your core here. So it's really working. So as soon as you start going too far back, your lower back starts to bring in, and you don't want that. So you're going to go for 10 more. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze that stomach. So those who've been doing this for a while know what I mean by that. So you can feel your stomach tense. And as if you squeeze it, as if you're squeezing out a dishcloth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up and coming to a roll back. So rolling back, coming back and holding, and then coming up and holding. So you're rolling back. So your hands are in line, they're parallel. And as I come up, I'm using my stomach to come up. If it feels too much, you come lower down onto the ball. You've got more support for your back. And then squeezing up, coming back, and then squeezing up. So go to where you feel you're really starting to challenge your core. Maybe go a little bit higher, and now go for another 6. So going back, so exhaling as you come up, and each move wants to be worth it. Each move wants to be making a difference to your body. There's no point doing it, so it's just going down and up. You might not want to go as far back if you're starting out. You might want to just keep your head and your neck here. So you want to feel this in your stomach. If you're not feeling it in your stomach, you're probably going too far back and not quite controlling that stomach there. And then from here, take it into side taps. So tap side to side, and you're rolling back so it's got an oblique movement, a sideways movement in it, because we're trying to work every single part of your core within this session. That's it. I'm done. So coming back and up. So every move, you want to be feeling it in your stomach for these exercises. Coming back to where, if you feel it in your back, just go back as far as you can and then come back up. So keep working it so it works for you and your body. So we're going to go 6 more again. So coming back, go back as far as you can where you feel comfortable. And with the twist, my body is moving with that twist. So I've got my obliques firing. Then my obliques are the sides of my stomach. There's a zillion different muscle groups in our core, in the front, the back, the sides. And what we're trying to do is trying to work them all. So I always think of it, if you see a tree in a strong wind and it's got a weak trunk, it's wafting everywhere, whereas a tree with a strong trunk stands still in that wind, and we want to be the one with the strong trunk. And just to finish off this set, last crunchies coming down and up. So these crunchies want to feel much harder than they did when you started. So if it's hurting your back, come further down on your ball so you've got more support. And you're going to crunch here just for 10, 9, 8, 7, squeeze that stomach, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and sit in your ball and just ease off your stomach and your back. So from here, we're going to go into a plank to continue on our stomach. Our stomachs, our core is having a bit of a bashing today. So beginner's plank, you're here on your knees and you're just bringing your hips down in line. Those that are quite happy to plank are going to come up to full here. So if you're here, and you're just going to hold it here and you're going to breathe. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. See if you can close your eyes and see if you can hold that plank there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those that need to have a break, come down onto your knees. So those that are quite happy in planking, you're going to come from here into your knee hover, out, and then you're going to rotate the ball one way, rotate the ball the other way, then come down to knee hover, out. Those who are on your knees, you're going to push your elbows away, in, and then bring your hips back. So I'm going to stay with this one here. So those that are quite happy, you're doing a circle one way, circle the other way, hover, out, hold, circle, circle. Okay, off you go. So those that are here, you're just going to push the ball out slightly, in and out. Okay, so we're going to stay here for about another 30 seconds with the plank position. So if you're on your knees, your elbows coming forward and then you're coming back. Elbows coming forward and back. If you want to have a go full, it's a circle, circle, in and hover. We've got 10 seconds left. Circle, circle, in and hover. So 3, 2, 1, done. Nice. Okay, we get to sit on the ball again. Another stomachs. Okay, so with the stomach, this time, you've got one hand here, one hand there, and you're coming back and up, and then you switch, and you come back and up. So what this does, it means one side of your stomach is working slightly harder than the other side of your stomach. And then you can extend it a little bit, and you go right back and up. But you want to start off so your hand is above your head when you're coming down, so you can feel it. So we're going to go for another minute here. So we're getting slightly longer in this position, but try and get more control, be more controlled, so you can keep it going for slightly longer. Again, if it hurts your back, come forward onto the ball so you can feel the support of the ball. Does not want to hurt your back. That's it. So try and play with this movement now. Can you go a little bit further back and squeeze up? Can you go another little further back and squeeze up? Just got last 15 seconds. Exhale as you're coming down. Inhale as you're coming up. Exhale as you're coming down. Inhale as you're coming up. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to go to our windmill. So one hand comes to the floor and then one hand comes out. So it's one hand, the same hand. So you go 10 on one hand, 10 on the other hand. Those who are just starting out, tap the floor and then come to where you feel comfortable and then come up. To make it harder, you go all the way back and all the way up. So you're really squeezing your stomach, but it wants to be your stomach, not your back. So you're going to go for 10 on each side. And if you complete that 10 on each side, then just go 2 each side and keep swapping. Because we've got another minute left here. And start to challenge. Some of you might want to be more dynamic now and go for speed. That's it. So we're focusing on that core the whole time. So, well done. Lovely. Squeezing up and squeezing down. That's it. Okay, another 30 seconds. So if you've done 10 on one arm, 10 on the other arm, then just keep switching every 2. And squeeze that stomach. Squeeze that stomach. 15 seconds left, so make sure we're equal on our arms, on our sides. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're just going to finish this set with a just little ab pulse for a count of 10. So when you've finished your set and you're equal, just come in, pop your hands across your chest and squeeze your stomach. And we're going to squeeze for 10. That's it. Off you go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, so come up and just ease your back off on the ball. We're going to come down to our plank as we did before. So coming down, so you're either going to hold or you're going to come up full. And we're just going to hold to start with for 30 seconds. So if you're on your knees, you tuck your tailbone under, so as if we've got a tail, and we're tucking it under, squeezing our glutes, holding it there. Or if you're full, you're here. You can always go in between the two as well. So we've just got 15 seconds left here. Gauge that tummy, pull your tummy in, squeeze your glutes, feeling nice and strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go to a roll one way, roll the other way, in knee hover, and back and hold. Roll, roll, and knee hover. Or level 1, elbows forward, in, take it back. Elbows forward, in, take it back. So keep going whatever level you feel you want to do. You can also do a mix of them both. And we've got another 30 seconds here. So if you're full, those circles, nice small circles, and make sure you're holding in between each one as well. So it's nice and slow and controlled. And you're having to really use your stomach at the same time. If you need to come on your knees, it's fine, just work within your own boundaries. 15 seconds. That's it, pulling that tummy in, working that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, well done. Okay, so we're going to great one for our back, coming forward for our bridge pose, coming up and holding. So we're going to hold in our bridge pose. Just realign my room a little bit, slightly more room. So when I'm here, my feet are on the floor, my glutes are engaged. I'm bringing my hands up. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze your glutes up and let your body strengthen but relax. So we're just staying in this position. So we're strengthening our glutes, we're strengthening our lower back. We keep driving those hips up to the ceiling. You can take your hands to your hips and pull them up a little bit so they're a little bit higher, and hold it there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to bring in a bit of movement. So your hips are coming down to the floor and then coming up, coming down to the floor and then coming up. So as I'm doing this, I'm letting my back melt down onto my ball, and then I'm bringing it up so it's up again towards the ceiling. So I bring it down and then peel up, and I'm squeezing my glutes all the time. So down and then up and squeeze. Just going to go for another 4 more. So you've got mobilization of your spine. There you go. And you've got strength in your glutes and your lower back. 2, 1. And then come up and just hold it here. So I'm trying to have my stomach, my hips and my knees all in line with each other. Squeezing my glutes up. My hands can come up. Or if it's more comfortable, put them down. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly out. Take a deep breath in and slowly out. And I just try and pulse your hips. So pulse your hips here. The last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself down to lying down and just ease off your shoulders and your back. So we're going to lie down. Change my screen slightly. And we're going to carry on our backs. We're coming into a dolphin pose. Coming down and up. So with this one, keep your hands on the floor to start with. Have your feet slightly apart and come up and squeeze your glutes again. So slightly different muscles being worked here. And if you can, you take your hands off. Or if you're starting, you take half off, just so your elbows are on the floor. And then you might want to take one hand off, another hand. Those that are used to this move, you could move your arms. So you take them up over your head and you take them down and around. So you've got movement of your shoulders at the same time. And it starts to make it a little bit harder with your balance. You can have one arm forward and one arm back, one arm forward and one arm back. So it just starts to make it a little bit harder. Okay, so just holding it there in that dolphin pose. So last 10, take your hips up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Okay, with the ball, we're going to take it into a tabletop. And I take it into tabletop. My knees are going to be over my hips to start with. I'm going to pull my tummy in, wiggle your hips around so your back is comfortable on the floor. So you've got slight gaps, you've got a neutral spine, but you're pulling in so you can feel your tummy engaged. Take your hands up. Take your legs out ever so slightly so you can feel it just start to work your stomach. It doesn't need to be all the way out here. You're going to hold it there for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to pass the ball to your hands and we're going to extend this into a pedalo. So one leg comes out and one leg comes in. One leg comes out and one leg comes in. If that feels too much, you tap the floor with your toe and bring it up. You tap the floor with your toe and bring it up. So all the time you're thinking about curling in your stomach and feeling nice and strong. Sit. See if you can take your foot that little bit further out. And then take it back into tabletop. Take your knees out, keep holding the ball, and you're just going to hold that position there. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, instead of pedalo, everyone's going to toe tap and then pull up. So when you toe tap, I'm having to really concentrate on my stomach doing the work. So I have to think about my muscles. So it's as if my legs aren't actually doing the work, it's my stomach. So as I'm pulling up, I can feel it in my stomach. You can have a shorter toe tap so it's closer to your body, or you can have it further away so it's slightly more challenging and you can feel it in your stomach. So just go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, rest those legs off, give them a wiggle, and your ball is just going to do a half crunch up to your knees. So you're just flexing up to your knees, no more. So what this does, it's making sure it's just your stomach working, not your hip flexors. Just your stomach, just coming up. Your head and your neck and your shoulders are off the floor. And then take the ball to the side, and then the other side to the floor. The side, and then the other side. Let's even go 8 more from side to side, squeezing as you go. So that stomach is having to work. Or we're going to go to V passes after this. 3, 2, 1. So the ball is going to come back into your legs and we're going to come to a V pass. So to start with, you have bent knees as you pass over. So it's a bit like the toe tap, but double. And those that feel a bit more confident, you can lengthen out. So it's a long V pass. So it's going to be nice and controlled. Lengthen, hover in that outward face, come up, lengthen, hover in the outward face. So let your body feel strong when you're doing this. If it hurts your back, you need to lower, you need to lessen the lever so you've got bent legs. So you're pulling your tummy in as you're coming up. Okay, so you're going to go for 10 more. If you're quicker than me, you're going to do more than 10. So 10, squeeze in, let it come out. 9, so nice and controlled. 8, so we want every movement to be strengthening your core and to be working. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to go back to our side taps. 1, pop your knees on the floor, and again, tap to the side. Now this time you might want to start walking up. So if you can, come up and down, up and down. That's it. If you jackknife, you can finish with a jackknife at the top and then walk down and then walk up. If you want to carry on jackknifing the whole time, feel free. So if you want to carry on jackknifing side to side, off you go. That's it. So keep on going now. Put another 20 seconds here. A little timer. Another 10. Just squeezing that stomach, and then we're going to come back into a tabletop. 3, 2, 1, into a tabletop, and you're going to hold. So hold that tabletop, feel your stomach, push that back into the floor, and you're going to lengthen with the ball staying on your shins, and then bring it in, ball staying on your shins. Taking it out, ball staying on your shins, and taking it in. Take it out, ball stay on your shins, and bring it in. So continue that, take it out, and squeeze it in. So go for 5 more. Challenge to see where you can take it. If you want to extend the whole way, that's great, but make sure it's your stomach, not your back, that's taking over. So it's a real balance of making our stomach work, not our back. If you're here and you're just going an inch, a few centimeters is fine. You're still igniting that stomach, and we're all getting the same out of the exercise as each other, even if we do it slightly differently. Okay, gone 15 more seconds. Squeeze that stomach. Squeeze as you come in. Now, and then we're going to take it into a pedalo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the ball's going to come into my hands, and I'm going to start to extend my leg out and then bring it in. Those that need to toe tap here. Those that wish to extend, you're going to push it out and in, out and in. So we're going to stay here for 60 seconds, which means that you could go a bit quicker. Some of you might want to go 8 quicker and then 4 slow, hovering on the upwards phase. And let your mind start to relax as you have a repetitive movement. And you want to be feeling your core working here. If it's in your back, please make sure you're toe tapping, and you should be able to feel it in your stomach working. So, well done. You can always do a little combination of them both. Toe tap, lengthen, lengthen. Another 15 seconds, squeezing that core. And then we've got dolphin pose coming up when we just relax the stomach off for a bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Your stomach gets to relax off a little bit here. Popping your heels on the ball, taking your hands back down. Bringing your hands up if you can. Take a deep breath in and out. You're going to have 4 deep breaths here. So inhale, you hold, and then you exhale. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Drive those hips up to the ceiling. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. So pop your hands on the floor. So we're going to squeeze our legs in for a ham curl and then take it out. So it's slow. So I'm squeezing my heels in, feeling it in the backs of my legs. My hips are lifted off the floor. You can always take your hands to your hips if it helps you to maintain the position. So bring in, hold for a couple of seconds, and then take out. That's it. So by bringing it in and holding, it's making your muscles work that little bit harder, and then taking it out. So see if you can go to 5 more. From here we'll go to single legs. And you're trying to hold. If you're finding you're wobbly on the ball, have your feet further apart from each other. If you find your hips are finding it hard to come off the floor at all, just use your hands ever so slightly to help them. There. Coming in and out. Coming in and out. So we go to a one leg. So you're just going to do 5 reps on each leg. So you lift your hips up slightly and you bring your leg in and out. If it feels too much in that leg, just keep your hips on the floor until you can start to tilt your tailbone off the floor a little bit. Just squeeze in and squeeze out. And change legs. So we're going to keep swapping legs every 5. So we've got some single leg work going on. So one leg might feel weaker than the other. So my left leg is always weaker than my right leg. And then keep switching. So when you're doing these, it's always good when you're doing single leg work to start on your weakest leg. So then it's done. Because quite often we start on our strongest leg and then we just get in that pattern of that strongest leg always being stronger. And then change over again. So we've got another 15 seconds. We just need to make sure that our legs are equal. So just another 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, then back to doubles. We're going to go for 10 doubles. So you're going to lift your hips up, you're going to squeeze in and hold, and then slowly come out. If your legs start cramping, just stop and stretch off, and it might be 10 is too many. So don't worry if 10 is too many. So squeeze in and out. In and out. That's it, well done. So keep going, trying to get the backs of the legs. And then we'll go into our side planks after this. So with the side planks, it's quite good to have a cushion for your elbows. Or stretch off your hamstrings when they start to need that stretch. So I'm just lengthening my legs. We will have a nice stretch at the end. Okay, so we've done a lot of front, we've done a lot of back, we've done a little bit of sides, but not enough. So going for your side plank, have a cushion for your elbow because that makes it much more comfortable. Your hand comes on here, one leg goes on top of the ball, and for everyone who is starting out, everyone should start here with their leg bent coming here. Okay, this is your starting position. Those that want more, here. Those that want more again, our favourite, balance up here. Those who are starting, make sure you're coming here. Okay, so we hold each side for 45 seconds. If you're finding it's hurting your shoulder, pop that hand down and give it some extra support. Or you come down for a little bit and then you come up. So you're developing the strength in that shoulder. We've got another 30 seconds on this side. So you're inhaling and exhaling, and I'm trying to drive those hips up. Coming up, inhale and exhale. So it's just another 15 seconds. If you want to, bring in a twist. So coming around and up. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest off and change sides. So level 1 is here, so you've got a bent knee and arm is up. Level 2 is lengthening out in front of the ball. Okay, off you go when you're ready. So whichever position you feel happy in doing so. That's it, and breathe. Remember to breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Add in the twist if you wish. That's it. Well done. Just another 15 seconds left. That's it. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice. Okay. So we're going to do sides again, but staying sitting. So you're going to twist the ball from side to side. And you're going to see if you can come back, reach out, and then roll up. So roll back, and then roll up. If you can, have your legs straight when you're doing it. So you're rolling all the way back down to the floor, then reaching back, and see if you can roll up. Easier option, have your knees bent, and just stay here and twist and come back a little bit. So now if everyone coming up, bend your knees. I'm going to tap side to side. And then see if you can raise one leg and tap side to side. And then swap legs over. And then now see if you can go 2 legs. If 2 legs are too much, keep 2 feet on the floor. 1 leg. Change legs. 2 legs on the floor, 2 feet on the floor, I should say. 1 foot off the floor. Change feet. Both feet off. 1 foot down. Other foot down. Both feet down. That's it. And then push the ball up and see if you can hold here. Or have your feet on the floor and hold there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice. Okay, so we're going to come back down onto our back. I'm going to start with dead bugs. So with dead bugs, we'll go opposite arm, opposite leg. So you're coming down and you're lengthening and then squeezing up. So starting to work our core again. And nice and long and controlled. Try not to let that foot touch the floor. Try and let it hover off the floor. So it's just, so it's making your core work that little bit more. And coming up. And down, up, and down. Brilliant. Now have a go at going same foot, same leg, same hand. I'm getting confused here. Same hand and same leg, coming out and holding, and then changing over. Lengthen as much as you can, same hand and same leg. If you need to, you can bend your lever here. You can always bend levers so it's less pressure on your back and more on your stomach. 4 more. So 4, either lengthened or levered. 3, 2, 1. And just hold it here and rest off. Bring your feet down, ease your back off. Cool. Well done. Okay, so we're going to take this and then take it into a corkscrew. So the ball comes into your legs and you twist side to side. So the ball is coming around. So you can feel it in my stomach. So it's a bit like this is the earth. And it is literally just twisting side to side. So it might be you want to do 4 and then have a little breather, and my hips are moving slightly as well. That's it, just go a couple more. And then we're going to partner this with reverse curls. So the ball comes to the floor, it taps the floor gently, and then it comes up and over. So it's reverse curl, and then down. Keep your legs bent and tap the floor. Come up and down and tap the floor. So it's really controlled. So it's a controlled lever as you're coming down to the floor. So you can feel your stomach as you come down. So go for 8 more and really use that power, squeezing up and then popping down and tapping. Squeezing up, popping down and tapping. Squeezing up. That's it. Try and squeeze it a little bit more. Try and get your hips off the floor a little bit more. If you want to put your hands on the floor, you can. A lot of people, when they first do this, like, I can't get my hips off the floor. It's fine, don't worry, it will happen. So coming up and down, coming up and down. That's it. And then when you're done, just loosen those legs off and we'll go back into our dead bug. So we'll do that round again as our last round. So we've got dead bug, corkscrew, and then reverse curl. So opposite hand, opposite leg, coming down and coming up. Coming down and coming up. So another 30 seconds here with opposite leg, opposite arm, making each part of the exercise work your core. So your arms and your legs are an extension of your core. If you need to bend your lever, you bend your lever to make sure it's not hurting your back. Just another 10 seconds of these, and then we'll go same side. So same leg, 3, 2, 1. So just come into the middle, re-engage. So same leg, same arm. Hover and squeeze up. Same side, same leg, same arm, and squeezing up. So we've just got 20 seconds left on this side, and then we'll go back into the corkscrew. If the corkscrew is too much, then come into sit-ups instead. That's it, and then release down, and then corkscrew. Twisting around just for 30 seconds, so squeezing round and round. If this is too much on your legs, just come up and crunch for 30 seconds. That's it. Right, just another 20 seconds of corkscrew. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Just release your legs off. Well done. Just finish. Just come into a tabletop here and just feel your stomach strengthen. Take a deep breath in and out, and let yourself just hold that position for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to take the ball around and just finish off in reverse curl up and take it down. So you can also have your hands up here for your ball to touch. So you've got something for the ball to touch and you're really engaging as you come down. So just 30 seconds, squeezing that stomach, coming down and up. That's it. Another 20 seconds, squeeze that stomach, gauge as it comes down. Another 15 seconds. See if you can straighten your legs slightly so your ball's coming further away from your body. But it's a really controlled movement. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down, rest off, take a breather, pop your legs on top of the ball and just give you a minute just to lie down there and breathe. So the next stage we'll take it into a stretch. So you might want to be able to go and get a band or a towel, and we'll come back to this position here just lying on the ball. I get my band. Okay, lying hamstring stretch. So if you've haven't got a band, you can just push your leg up. But you could use a jumper, a towel, a scarf, whatever you fancy really. So here we're going to be lengthening the muscles at the back of our leg, which makes us faster, stronger, more movable, more agile. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, increase that stretch to bring it towards your head, increasing here. Drive your heel up to the floor, to the ceiling. Let your toes come down towards your head. Lengthen the back of your leg. You could push your thigh away from you. Here's what I found. Deep breath in and out. Take that leg down across, so it's a glute stretch. Comes over here. So you can pull in, push that knee away. And so I use the heel of my ball to bring the ball towards me to increase that stretch and play around the stretch. Try and bring your foot in towards you and your knee away. Some of you might find you feel the stretch better when you hug your knee in. Take a deep breath in, try and increase that stretch a little bit more. And then we're going to do a little twist. So this foot here is going to come down onto the floor. And my knee is going to come away. I'm going to show you here. So the knee comes there. So you end up with a lovely spinal twist. So my leg's one way, my arms are the other way, and I just let myself relax in this position. Taking a deep breath in and out. Taking a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And then back up for the other leg. So coming up, tuck your body in if you need to. Just realign that spine. And then bring your other leg up for your lying hamstring stretch. Bringing that leg forward, pushing the knee back. Resting the other leg. So in this leg here, I'm driving my heel up to the ceiling. Bringing my toes down. Taking a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. As you exhale, try and increase that stretch a little bit more, driving your heel up towards the ceiling, your toes down towards your head. And then gently fold down into your glute stretch. So bringing your foot towards you, pushing your knee away, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Try and increase that stretch a little bit more by bringing that foot towards you, pushing the knee away. And then when you're ready, it can be seen, bring that foot down to the floor, pull that knee over and have a lovely twist of your back. You can take your hand to your hip and just let yourself relax down in that stretch. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And letting the ball go a little bit wild now. You're going to come up into a tuck and just rock your body forward and back. Take one leg in. So my leg is going to come in towards the side of my body. My other leg extends. And I'm going to bring my leg in and out. So I can feel it in my adductors. I'm just trying to bring that leg down to the side. And then for the other side, bring it in, down to the side. And swap legs again. So this knee is coming up and away from my body. So it's a bit of a straddle. And then up and away from my body. It's in a straddle. And then coming round onto all fours, cat cow your back and release your back with a lovely breath. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And just circle your hips just to release. Circle them one way, circle them the other way. And then coming up, just stretch off our calves, come up, lift your hips up. Just wiggle yourself off, feel comfortable there, and then one heel comes down towards the floor to stretch off that calf. Straighten out that back leg if you can. Feel a lovely stretch down your calf, and then gently change to the other leg. So because a lot of us don't wear shoes around the house, our calves get very tight. And a lot of people have got a lot of calf niggles at the moment. So you're just stretching off. So a nice stretch is to use this step in the house, if you've got steps in your house, and just to lower one calf off that step. And change again. So you're exhaling as you're going into that stretch. Come back down onto your knees. And you're going to come back towards the child's pose, but then come out. So it's more of a frog stretch. Those who've got really flexible hips are going to be able to go much deeper into the stretch than me with my runner hips. Coming down up, and then let yourself relax down into child's pose. Reach forward and sink. Pop your forehead down on the floor. And let yourself relax down there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk yourself to the side and have a stretch to the side. Inhale and a lovely long exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. Reach forward. Feel your body melt into that stretch. 4, 3, 2, 1, and to the side, and reach out and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking it into a pigeon, into front support, sweeping through, walking back and coming down. If you feel more comfortable sitting or on your elbows, or if you have a cushion, you can always use it as a pillow to cradle, and then coming down and relaxing down there. So you want to be trying to wiggle your back leg back, bringing your foot up. So it's trying to be in line with the opposite hip thereabouts, but it does not want to hurt your knees. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out, and hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Sit, then coming down and relaxing. Wiggle your hips around to where you can find that nice balance of a stretch, but also relaxation. And relax down there. Inhale and exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Coming up. So find a blanket if you wish. We'll go into guided relaxation. It'd be good if you can stay for it. Just give yourself a little stretch and then lie down and let yourself just focus on your breath. So lie down.
Kirsty, I'm going to go if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to just...
Okay, so lying down, just focus on your breath and take a deep breath in and let your breath just flow through your body. Deep breath in and let your breath flow through your body. Let your face relax, release your eyes, your mouth, your forehead. And let your body just start to wind down. Each time you breathe in, breathe all the way down to your stomach. Breathe in slowly through your nose and feel your stomach and lungs expand with air. After drawing in a long deep breath, allow your breath to flow back out through your mouth and just let go of each breath and just go with it. As you exhale, release any tension or stress that you might be holding on to. And just mentally repeat the word relax as you breathe out. So gradually fill your lungs and abdomen with air. And when they are full, release that breath completely. Feel yourself starting to relax and let your breath dissolve any tension just as easily as warm water melts ice. So we're going to start to scan your entire body, looking for areas of tension to release. So as I mentioned the body part, bring your awareness to it and relax it as deeply as you can. You don't need to concentrate intensely, just feel or imagine a sensation of relaxation and relief moving through each part of your body. It's quite common for us to store tension in our jaw muscles, so pay attention to your jaw. There are a number of very strong muscles in your jaw area. Just mentally connect with this part of your body and relax and loosen and let go. Then let your attention wander to the muscles in your face. Allow your eye muscles to release and let your cheeks and forehead relax. And let this peaceful feeling flow slowly throughout your face and then down through the front of your neck, soothing your throat, the back of your neck, dissolving tension. Let your breath slowly glide down through your neck to your shoulders. So let your shoulders go with the next exhale of your breath. Give them a moment of your attention and just mentally repeat the word relax as you let them soften, let go, and release all the tension. Now bring your awareness to your arms. Feel and imagine them becoming loose and limp. They are relaxed and at peace, all the way from your shoulders, through your wrists to the tips of your fingers. So inhale, hold that breath, and exhale, let the breath flow through from your shoulders all the way through to the tips of your fingers. Make sure the muscles in your face are still relaxed, and your neck and your throat. Now focus on the muscles in your back, allowing those muscles surrounding your spine to relax and let go. Let your breath travel through from the top of your neck all the way down to your coccyx, releasing those muscles with each exhale of your breath. Focusing on your lower back from one side to the other, from the other side to the other, from the middle coming out. Just release and dispel any tension being held in your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now bring your awareness to your chest and the muscles all around your rib cage. As you breathe in and out, send a mental note to this area of your body to relax and release. As you continue to breathe in and out, feel your stomach gently rise and fall. And let your stomach soften and relax with each passing breath. Feel it releasing tension as each moment passes. And allow yourself to slowly slip into a state of relaxation. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your attention further down to your thighs and imagine your strong supporting muscles begin to relax and unwind. Your knees, your calves, your feet, let them all relax and sink into the floor. Taking a deep breath in and out. Let your breath travel from the top of your head all the way through your body. Just looking for any tension, any part of your body that needs further awareness to it, and let yourself relax as deeply as you can. Imagine that sensation of relaxation and relief moving through each part of your body. Let your mind relax. As it starts drifting, your thoughts start drifting, bring it back to your body and your relaxation, and just focus on the count of the breath. In for 4 and out for 4. In for 4 and out for 4. Focus on a candle. Inhaling. The candle is still. As you exhale, the candle flickers. As you inhale, your stomach rises. As you exhale, your stomach falls. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just let your breath wash over your body. Final few moments of relaxation. And just take note how you feel. And take note of what you're going to do to help yourself and your body today. Take a deep breath in and out. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then bring yourself to a tuck position when you feel ready. Bring yourself to a cat-cow position. Just ease off your back. And let your hips go side to side. And when you're ready, come to sitting and just rotate your shoulders around, taking deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And just release there. Well done. Thank you. Be kind to yourself.